Being King of England in the late 17th century came with a simple rule book. Rule number 1, don't be Catholic. King James II, however, treated this less like a rule and more like a gentle suggestion. He started handing out top jobs in the army and universities to his Catholic friends, which went over about as well as you'd expect. The final straw? His wife had a baby boy, guaranteeing another Catholic king. Suddenly, England's Protestant elite realized their subscription to tolerable monarchy was about to expire. So, a handful of very powerful, very nervous noblemen did what anyone would do. They wrote a fan letter to James's son-in-law, William of Orange. The letter basically said, "Dear William, we're having some management issues. Would you mind bringing an army over to help?" William, who needed England's money and ships for his endless rivalry with France's Louis XIV, saw this not as a rescue mission, but as a spectacular career opportunity. He replied, "Sure, I think I can fit an invasion into my schedule." William landed with an army in November 1688, and what followed was less of a war and more of a synchronized crumbling of loyalty. James II's top commanders, including the future superstar John Churchill, saw William's army and suddenly remembered urgent appointments on the other side. Even James's own daughter, Anne, packed her bags. James, realizing he was about to be the only person at his own party, tried to flee, got caught, and was then politely allowed to escape. England called it bloodless, which was true so long as you ignored all the subsequent fighting and dying in Ireland and Scotland. With the throne conveniently empty, Parliament offered it to William and Mary. But first, some paperwork. They had to sign something called the Bill of Rights. This little document said Parliament controlled the money, the army, and the laws. The monarch could no longer just decide things on a whim. So the Glorious Revolution wasn't really a revolution of swords and cannons in England. It was a revolution of clauses and subclauses, fundamentally changing the king from an absolute boss to a very well-dressed senior manager with limited authority. And that, it turns out, is how you do a coup with lawyers. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more historical insights. Thanks for watching, nerds.